This is the URL through which we can access the functionalities of ROH and Sickline module. So it's roms.chris.org.in/IRFMM. This URL is the same URL as we have shown in the morning session for the yard module. So this is the splash screen and this is the main screen where we have to enter the login and password, as I have told that this user and password is being managed by the zonal admin of the railways. We use the another URL that is ROM's app. And if you are new to FMM and want to create user ID or password for ROH Sickline, so then you have to contact with your super admin. He will create the user ID taking your mobile number, and that mobile number will be your username, and password you can set it yourself by this reset password button, in which you will get a OTP and set as per your requirement, and the validation applied by taking the this password. And again, you have to take the necessary roles from the zonal super admin. The article I'm logging. So I have logged in through the user ID of my colleague, and currently it is showing that I'm in testing mode. If as you will be getting the user ID of the production, that is a real work that you have to do. So if you really want to test, then you have to specifically tell to us that you want some ID for testing purpose, and that work, whatever which you do in the testing, will not be reflected within the production work. This production is different, and testing is for the hit and trial and training purpose only, while production is for the real work that you are being attending at your RO Sickline yard and other modules. So these are the data points or the hyperlink where which you can navigate to different functionalities and reports. So as I have to show you the ROH and Sickline module. So this 8004 and this data point is for SL is for Sickline, ROH and NPOH maintenance related activities. So as I am clicking, it is showing a message that you are not authorized to access this module. It means that I'm not having the sufficient role to use ROH or this particular functionality. What I will be doing that I'm having an option to switch. So there is the hyperlink at the top right. It is with the label switch location. So I'm clicking on this, and there are the location within my freight depot. As I'm currently within Bhusawal Freight Depot. So at the Bhusawal Freight Depot, These are the location or the sidings of Bhusawal. These are Bhusawal yard, then Bhusawal mini Sickline, ROH, Bhusawal main Sickline, and one more satellite location is under the Bhusawal. So I'm switching to Bhusawal ROH and setting this. So now I will be able to logged in or switching to the ROH Sickline model. If I click now 8004, I will be getting the main screen or the landing screen. So what this screen is showing to me or the user, I'm the Bhusawal Sickline or ROH user. So uh, as a brief introduction to this screen, uh, these tabular data, it shows the different wagon under different stages. Each row represent one wagon that are being attending within the Bhusawal ROH depot. So first column is the MAINT type, means it's a maintenance type. So as currently I am at Bhusawal ROH, so I may attend a wagon for its DVS, that is a unscheduled repair, or I may attend a wagon for a scheduled repair, that is ROS routine overhauling, or I may attend a wagon for scheduled activities like iOS, which is for the BVZI or brake pan. And I think it's a testing data, so wagon is not of brake type. Please ignore this. So this first column represent the maintenance type. Second one is the wagon number, that is the 11-digit wagon number. Third and fourth, these are the again wagon attributes, that is the wagon type and the wagon owner. Then next two column giving either blank or a eye icon. If there is a eye icon, it shows that I have attached a wagon photo for this particular attending wagon. And it is a compulsory step before technically completion, that is TECO. That is the technical completion by the mechanical side. I have to upload the wagon photo to give a proof that at the time of repairing or attending, I was having this wagon at my location. Then we are having a provision to upload the wagon ROH PRO image. This we also made mandatory before the mechanical fit of wagon. Then the next column is a module. Module is linked with the type of wagon, that is BLC or BLL. That are the for container loading, where these wagon run in a concept of module or consist, and they are in number of 5. So in BLC or BLL, the first wagon and the fifth wagon, they are having the type A, means they are having the CPC or the coupler, and the wagon second, third, and fourth, they are interlinked to each other by a drawbar. So all this creating a consist or a module or a unit. That's why this column we have taken especially considering that wagon type. Next, we are having the PRO particulars, means ROH return date, POS completion date, then last attending POS location, then the ROH last attended the date and the location, that is the ROH depot, and the wagon if it is being received in the loaded or empty condition, where E is for empty, L is for the loaded condition. And this from yard, this column, it shows the uh, this wagon, that is the first row. The first, as I have said, that each row represent a wagon. So first wagon or each wagon, it has been fitted by from which yard. Means definitely yard must be the source to give ROH or Sickline the wagon. So as first wagon provided by BSL yard, second one BSL, third also, and fourth one from direct. Uh, Direct means as it is not a yard, means yard might not have attended the wagon within the FMM system. So if wagon came directly to the Sickline or ROS without detaching from the yard module in FM, then how will you tackle? then you have to take that particular wagon directly. So this is the source, means directly you have taken within the RHN Sickline. Then the line number where it is being attending, then the some time stamp related to unfit memo when it was detached from the yard, the date and time, and that this is your arrival date and time when you have actually arrived this wagon within your defined ROH premises. The wagon stage ID. So as all showing arrived means you have actually arrived that wagon within your ROC line. Then we are having other more details. So this is the introduction of this tabular data. And if you notice at the top, there are some icons and each icon represent a functionality. First one is the wagon arrival. Means for a wagon which has been detached from the yard, you will be getting from here and selecting that wagon, you will make it arrive. Then the nomination, uh, I will explain about this nomination.
This meeting is being recorded and summarized.
Then we are having the maintenance type change. It means the first column as it is the maintenance type which you are undertaking. If you have wrongly arrived at wagon in another or different maintenance type, then still you are having the option to change its maintenance type. So selecting that particular wagon, you will click on this maintenance type change, then you can easily change maintenance type. Then another is the add defect and remarks. As same thing also shown by Mr. Yogesh Bissar in its yard module. So same set of activities available where you will do the pre-billing. That is the inspection of wagon different types. Along with you will mark the wagon defective, identifying its location, its position, and based on defect, you will identify the possible action list. Then we are having the discard wagon. This option is used if wagon wrongly arrived within the ROHS sick line, then you have the option to discard. If you discard that wagon, selecting that particular wagon, that wagon will not be available in your any reporting. Then a local pass. What local pass is? It's a mechanical fit. Means you are fitting yourself the wagon as per the wagon maintenance manual. There are attached anti-XRO NCO offices to your ROS line. If due to some reason that they people or their office is not available or not linked with your ROS line, then you have the option to directly bypass to them and directly local made it locally pass. Then you are having a option of a special option that is add new wagon. What it is doing, as I have indicated or highlighted, that there is a uh, direct source within the from yard column. It shows that you have directly arrived. So if you identify that wagon is not available to you through yard, then you using this functionality can directly arrive it at a particular line. Then the upload wagon image option. If you upload selecting that particular wagon, then a particular this eye icon will be um, uh, is created against that particular row. Same thing with the upload ROH PRO detail, PRO images. Focusing on particular PRO portion that is painted on the wagon, you have to take the pic of particular siding, and through this you will upload selecting that particular wagon. Then the wagon parameter recording. It's a testing parameter recording for every wagon type. You are having a set of checklist or some sheet parameter sheet where you will enter your their parameter recordings. Then the generate assembly. I will show you this also. Then assembly process is all linked to the this assembly module. Then the fit unfit memo. Generate fit unfit memo is a option available with the anti-XR. Then print fit or unfit memo. If fit or unfit memo is generated, then you have the option to print it. Then add the Sickline or some Sickline. Within the Indian Railway, we are having the proper this uh, option to initiate the wagon condemnation. So selecting the particular wagon, you can initiate its condemnation processes. Then this is a reporting wagon condemnation. It will show. Then the job allocation and confirmation, where you will selecting particular wagon, link the presently available staff of that particular day, and when they have done their task, ultimately you will make them as they have confirmed their job. We are having the NPS request proposal also, because here as per the board you have to take the this approval of your higher management, maybe a senior DME or maybe from headquarter or maybe from it may be from relay board as per the moment. So as they have provided its NPH approval, then further you can mark it for workshop movement. Then upgrade wagon type option is there, wagon modification, and drive adding drive option is also there. Other option I will tell while my demonstration. So this wagon stage ID, there is a drop down and it will show the or filter out the data as per the option you take. So currently wagon data details from the yard, they are available to you at your ROH or Sickline under yard unfit option. So as you see that my list is refreshed, and currently these wagon that I'm currently having, they are all having the wagon stage ID as yard unfit. Means they are offered to you by some yard, and these are the yards like Busawal or KJGY, RH or something, and they are offered on this that is they detached from the rig on this date and now available to you for your further attention of wagon. But before this you have to make it arrive. So you have to select a particular wagon. I'm selecting this particular wagon. I'm selecting the first one wagon, and the first step I have to do is to make the wagon arrive within your premises. So first option is wagon arrival. So it is asking me this screen, pop-up screens for the wagon arrival. And I'm capturing that I have to arrive this wagon on line number 99. I'm arriving this wagon in empty condition, and this is the actual arrival date and time. Even I'm having the option to change it as per the date and time. Then I have to submit it. So some pop-up message is showing that wagon arrived date must be greater than the yard unfit date. So this is a some validation that we have applied, and every validation is having a message number. So this is having a message underscore 1338. So what it is showing that I have made this yard unfit at today by 12:26. So I have to select the date beyond it. I'm doing the same activity, my number, and the actual arrival. So this time I have taken, and now the system is processing. So It is now showing a message without a message number that wagon arrived successfully. So this is the successful or the confirmation message. If I click it, then this wagon now vanishes from my yard unfit filtration. Now where it is arrival now, I have to directly go to the this arrived filter and then load the record. So 1010360 So this is the wagon I have actually arrived. And now see my status from yard unfit has been changed to arrived. And this is the actual arrival within your ROH depot. So I have arrived it today at 12:50. Uh, see, this wagon I have arrived in ROH, but actually as per the some dynamic decision or some wrong fitting by the yard or wrong fitting by the depot itself, if I am made some error within the maintenance type, I am having the option to change. So selecting the particular wagon, I can change its maintenance type. So currently it is showing ROS. If I select it and click on change maintenance type, then it is having showing me some option, what other option I can apply. So currently I'm taking changing it to DVS. Compulsory reason for the change. Given some reason as per your authority has given to you. So submitting it is showing a message without a message number that wagon maintenance type change successful. See, now that particular wagon, the first one, that is the ending with 259. Its maintenance type has been changed from ROS to DVS. So I'm emphasizing that within ROH and Sickline, we have not applied any check as uh, that for a ROH depot you can do only ROS type of activity, and for a sick line you can do only DVS type of activities, because these cross examination or cross maintenance type activity we have seen at SCCR, where within the ROH premises they are actually doing the both ROH and sick line type of activities, and at their sick line they are doing the both type activities for ROH itself. So I'm repeating that we have not applied any check that a ROH depot must be doing ROH only and a Sickline must be doing a DVS only. So you can directly change and do any type of activity as per your actual practice being followed at your trade depot. I have shown you the first and the third one option. Now uh, this uh, give me some time. Okay. So the first, second option, that is a nomination. So what there might be a scenario that you are currently arrived a wagon, but due to some infrastructure shortage or some decision that you are not attending that wagon within your premises or the depot. Decision maybe that you have to send it to some another Sickline ROH or some workshop for further attention, because problem may be that your connected wheel might machine might be failed, so you cannot attend its ROH. So better to avoid or delay that particular process, you can nominate to some another location. So this is the option, second one. So selecting a particular wagon, you click on nomination, then you further decide what other type of nomination you can do. Say if polling. damage by. So if we say that instead of doing the devious type of activities as demanding more material or some shortage of some infrastructure, if we say that you have to do it so POS, so you selecting that particular booking type, you have to select the particular location. Say I'm selecting that it is to be attended by a particular workshop, say Jhansi workshop, and then you have to hit the click the submit button. So now this wagon instead of DVS being attending, it will be now nominated to the workshop, and further you have to make a dispatch from your depot. So currently I'm ignoring, canceling it. This is the option. Next one is the add defect and remarks. So this is the critical one functionality where selecting a particular wagon, that is the first one. I'm clicking on add defect and remarks. So see please, as the yard module, this has also been this demonstrated. So process almost the same. So here you are having the option to search the particular part. Break block. So as I have written within the search part name as the block, my all material that is having the substring block, they filtered it out. So I'm selecting that it is having some problem with L type break block. So selecting it, my this part is listed at the last, and this is the position. Please understand this particular screen. First one is the work center. Work center means as you are attending the repair at workshop, so it is showing DSLRs. Another second column is the part name. It is indicating that you have selected a L type break block. Third one is the position. Position means if a particular material is having uh, many option to be many option where it is currently fixed, then you can identify if it is at the front or at the end or uh, maybe another. So you can directly mark that particular defect to that particular position. Okay. Now, so based on L-type break block, we are having the defect ID. This is drop downs. If you click on that drop down, currently it is showing two options that either it is broken or worn out. So as per the your actual case, you may take the decision what you have to take. So if it is broken, then based on the defect ID that is the broken, your action code list will be filtered out. So if I click this drop down, it is showing is the possible set of action that can be applied if a break block is broken. Um, okay, so so if a brake block is broken, then you might have the option to replace that particular brake block with a new brake block, or even you can replace with a old available or serviceable brake block. So click on the particular action type. If I click on the new or the old one, then material list further will be this popped or displayed. Now this is your consigning code from which you have to draw the particular material that is the brake block. And for the selected item, you type the sum string and you this list will be filtered out. So whatever the particular list, as I have shown in my presentation that with FMM we are having integration with the UDM also that is providing the stock position. So this is actual integration. So this data is coming directly from the UDM. So if I click on this, it is showing the stock, then the unit price, then the PL number also, and the required quantity that you actually require to replace. Then the total price, if you are having, it is multiplying that for one item, you will incur 342.36 uh, price cost, and the unit is in number serial. If you are having a serial number, you can note it down. If you are having the make and model, you can here jot it down. Then the manufacturing month, you are even having the option. and the person actually who has fitted it, you have to write the name of the person. By default, it is showing the person who has logged in within the system for any remark, and then click. Then a material requisition will be shown, and that list will be appeared. A number will be appeared here within the material reference. Um, another column we have is the remark where, as per your requirement or as per your specific, write anything. Say I'm writing testing. So next one is the post type. So for relay board guidance, they have said that while attending a beggar, if it is having some defect, then one part or the one material has to be identified as the primary, and the other will be automatically converted to the secondary. So if I selected this one as the primary, then the other two defect that already listed, it will be converted to the secondary. Then the reason uh, for primary, you have to mandatory link the reason for the material failure. If it is having some poor workmanship, some problem related to the material GDR of shunting, so whatever the reason you have identified, you can log it. Then the responsibility to whom you are making the thing responsible, say the component supplier, and some remark responsible. So this way it will automatically be saved because there is no submit button. So this screen is working the box by box activation. So there might be a problem that you have listed some wrong defect for that particular item, then still you are having the option to delete. So at the last, you are having the delete button. Click on this. It will make you confirm that still you want to delete. If you yes, then particular item will be removed from the particular defect that you have marked earlier. This one. So this is all about the material requisition. For switching to the next functionality, I want to tell you that if you are unable to, even you are having the option to find a particular material by its group wise. So there is a column select part group. So currently it is showing all if you say bogie. And these are the material now they have been filtered according to the part. If you say bolster spring or some PU spring, then it will be populated here. So by the group you can also select the particular wagon part. So coming out of the artifact and remark screen, then we are having the discard wagon option. So as I have said that if you have wrongly attended a wagon, or maybe the case that wagon is not requiring any further work within your depot, but also not to be shown within any report. And this is the option where you can selecting that particular wagon will mark the wagon as discard. So if you clicking on a wagon, click on this discard wagon button, it will make you confirm that still do you want to discard the particular wagon. If I say yes, then wagon will be vanished from this particular list. So as I'm currently overfitting, I will mark it as no. I'm getting some background disturbances. Please, yeah, yeah, it's some person with the name JEARG Mechanical PGT at gmail.com. Next, I have done. Next, I'm going to the wagon parameter option. That is the parameter recording option. So as I've said that parameter screen will populate as per the wagon type wise. So currently we are having the wagon BCNA HSMR. So selecting that particular wagon, if I click on parameter recording, say this screen is the testing parameter entry or capturing screen, and what it is currently showing, a brief intro is that it is showing the serial number that you can identify, then the parameter name. So first one is the BP, that is the brake, I think brake pressure, BP pressure, brake pipe pressure within a valid range of 4.9 to 5.1 kg per centimeter square. So this is the valid range. If it is showing null means that the range is not applicable to that particular parameter name. Then we are having the option of position 1, 2, 3, 4 or many as per the case. So as pressure applies to if a wagon is arriving and you have to capture the brake pressure both before examination and after the wagon attention. So you are having the option. So here you can enter the actual parameter what you have taken using your tools and gauges. So this way you can record the testing parameter on a particular web. And again repeating that here as it is a very vast screen and time consuming. So here the data is saved automatically as you change the position of your mouse to the another box. The previous box data will be saved automatically, means there is no submit button for saving this data in a one attempt. So it's a time saving type of development. So this is all about the wagon testing parameter. Yes. Uh, Another two option that I'm further going to describe is the upload wagon image and upload ROH or PRO image of that particular wagon. So select that particular wagon and click on upload wagon image. Then you will be directed to the location where you will be having the image of the particular wagon. So select that particular photo. Currently, I'm having this big, so I'm submitting it for that particular wagon. As I submit, so this eye icon will appear against this wagon. So if you really want to see what this data I have saved, click on this and within the next tab of your Windows, you will get the picture that you have uploaded recently on that particular wagon. Same thing with the PRO image. Now I am going to this generate assembly. So click on particular wagon, then click the generate assembly. Is only giving me a message that assembly generated successfully. So what really it has done in background is this. So, so what it has done, it has generated a set of assemblies as per the wagon type wise in prefix amount that we have designed for particular wagon type. Assembly process. Okay. And assembly process for different type. So just give me some time. Okay. Uh, so continuing, the next button is the assembly process. So what it is doing that selecting a particular wagon, if you click on assembly process, it will navigate you another screen where this wagon. So this is a green line at the top, and it is having the label assembly master. So this is the wagon number, the wagon, and showing the entity is wagon, and the wagon type is displayed here. So this line, as we work further, this line will further elongate. How it will, that these are the set of assembly that I have recently generated. So a brief introduction about this screen is that first column giving the assembly number. So as wagon is having unique identity in the form of 11-digit wagon number, same thing we tried for the assembly. Problem is that the assembly, it is of currently I think 18 or 19 type as per the wagon type wise. So how to identify each unique assembly? We have given a system generated serial number. So as I have click on generate assembly, this number in sequence has been generated. So first we are having two bogie, then a brake cylinder, then two angle cutoff angle cock, then dirt collector, draft gear, DV, empty load device, then handbrake and SAB. So these are the set of assemblies, and they are of level 1 that are attached directly to the wagon. Please understand, here we are getting the set of assemblies that are directly attached to the wagon. So most of you might be curious where my Excel is or where my I have said that this shows the first level assembly. So if you click on this number, now this green line, please focus here. Earlier it was the wagon number, now extended up to the bogie. So this bogie I have selected bogie number that system has given is 3822876, and this is of type bogie. This bogie is further having one, two, three, four component. And what are these component? It is having two pin pads, and they are also uniquely identified unique system generated number, then two wheel set. So if you further want to see where my axle and CTRB or the roller bearing is, as you know that these are available on wheel set. So I am selecting this wheel set ending with 892. So my green line is further lengthened, and it has given me entry of a wheel set. And this wheel set is having two sub assemblies, two roller bearing. Okay. So this is uh, the purpose of this green line. And here we are having सर अभी तो हम इनको 1 to 1 ही समझाते हैं। तो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन हमारी यूजर मैनुअल है, इनको नहीं सर, जो लास्ट अपडेटेड है वो हमारे सिस्टम में दे देते हैं कि आप ये एक्सेस ले लो। उनको जैसे रेल बोर्ड की आईडी दे दी या किसी की दे दी जो जनरिक है, उससे वो पूरे सेक्शन वाइज देख सकते हैं कि यार्ड में उनको क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट अवेलेबल है, सिकलाइन ROH या रेल बोर्ड के सर्कुलर। तो यस सर, सर जो हम यस सर जो हम इसमें दिखा रहे हैं डॉक्यूमेंट, वो हम वो लेटेस्ट ही रख रहे हैं, पुराने वाले को हम टेबल से ब्लैंक कर देते हैं। हो सकता है, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सर। हाँ हाँ हाँ, यस सर, ठीक है। यस सर। सर इसमें वहाँ हम एक डॉक्यूमेंट अवेलेबल डेट दिखाते हैं सेम उस डॉक्यूमेंट के साथ। तो अगर वो पुरानी है और उसके डॉक्यूमेंट के अकॉर्डिंग अगर स्क्रीन में फर्दर अपडेशन दिख रहे हैं यूजर, तो अभी हम क्या करते हैं, जो ट्रेनीज हैं अगर उनके पास कोई हमने अभी काम असाइन नहीं किया कोई, तो उनको बोल देते हैं कि वो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन पे काम कर लें, स्क्रीन देख लें अपने आप, उनको टेस्टिंग आईडी दे रखी है, वो डॉक्यूमेंट अपडेट कर लें। मैंने अपने ट्रेनीज को एक काम दे रखा है। हाँ सर, उनको फुल मतलब एक्सेस दे रखा है कि वो यार्ड ROH। ठीक है, CM के डॉक्यूमेंटेशन पे भी। बिल्कुल, वो मैं फिर ट्रेनीज उनको असाइन कर दूंगा, वो अपने अकॉर्डिंग उनको गाइड कर दें, क्योंकि लॉगिन आईडी और थोड़ा एकदम बिल्कुल। सर वो तो हमने पहले काम दे रखा है कि या तो मैं जैसे आज उनको सर्विस दे वो मस्ट चेंज आइटम की, तो अगर वो शाम तक करते हैं ठीक है, नहीं करते या फिर कर लिया इन्होंने, तो फिर इनके पास जो स्पेयर टाइम है ये इनको वही करना है। तो इन्होंने मुझे एक गूगल डॉक शेयर कर रखा है, उसका अपना स्टेटस में बताते। सर देने को दे सकते हैं, ट्रेनिंग ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। ठीक है। हाँ सर, तो दे दें, कोई issue नहीं। ओके। इसको दे दो, प्रतीक को अपने सीएम के डॉक्यूमेंट यूजर मैनुअल वगैरह अपडेट कराएंगे। और कुछ आपको कितना बाकी है? आप कर लो, बस मैं और वेट कर रहे हैं। रिवीजन और बाकी बचा हुआ खत्म कर लो। जब भी आपको आप एंड कर रहे हो, आप एंड कर लो, जब आप एंड कर लो बताओ एक डिवीजन की फंक्शनैलिटी दिखानी है, उसके बाद मैं और योगेश जो है पूरा दिखा देंगे। ठीक है, ठीक है। So I'm continue and sorry for the this interruption. I got from my boss. So as this screen, we are having further option of parameter recording, then add defect and remark, then edit master record, install assembly and dismantle assembly. So what they are doing that if I click on particular assembly, say first one roller bearing ending with the serial number 896. So if I say dismantle assembly, so it is uh, giving me a pop-up that I have to map it assembly subtype in edit master option first. So this screen will help me to get the particular assembly subtypes. This is the assembly number that is provided by the system, and this is the real assembly type, that is a roller bearing. Now I have to choose if it is having some subtype, means roller bearing, either CTRB, either might be CTRB or STRB. So currently I'm taking as CTRB. Then if I, this is a system generated validity, and it is a infinite date. So as for your practices that you follow in your depot, and that while dismantling, you paint as some local running number of the month connected with your depot. Say as I'm at Bhusawal, so I might be providing some Bhusawal dash month is 11 dash, and this is my serial number. So this numbering, as if I am following, then even I can write it here within the local number section. If I know its manufacturing date, then even I can log it, and its if specification, if I can log it. But then warranty start and then warranty end date. If I know it's an optional thing, I can add. Then who is the manufacturer? Say I'm taking LWL. Then PL number. If I know, then I can add. Else I can make it optional. And component serial number. This is the serial number that is actually labeled or embossed or printed or painted on the assembly as provided by the manufacturer. So I'm repeating, this is a manufacturer serial number. As this is provided by say LWL, so he might be having its serial number. something like this. So I'm having the option to log it here and the manufacturer of the component. Take this one. Even option to upload the image of the assemblies. Then there is a save button. As it is showing me a mandatory that I have to select at least one image. Taking say this image I have taken. So giving a success message and the detail what I have logged just within that edit master record. These are now reflected here. So my purpose was to dismantle that assembly. If I dismantle it, then it is now asking where should I move this roller bearing. I'm saying I have to move it to Bhusawal wheel section, and for what purpose? Might be for schedule some wheel turning, not a wheel turning, some scheduling or out of course repair or some broken or some maybe some another. Then save it. Then if I click OK, it is giving me a some dismantle notification number. Uh, this is system generated number or may not be of much interest to you, but it is capturing all the repair activities being attending with that particular now dismantle roller wheel. Now, please see the difference here. Earlier, I was having two roller bearing. As I have dismantled one, so that dismantled roller bearing has been removed from my this wagon and now being available to my wheel lathe where I have forwarded it. So for reference, where this particular part location is available, we are having a small referential pic on the top right. In reference to your DV, you can identify the actual location of the uh, one more thing that we are again here having the parameter recording. Now this parameter recording is for the assembly and it is not for the wagon. Uh, please focus here. This recording is for the particular assembly. So if I click, it is it is asking to identify its further subtype. So if I click on this parameter testing screen for particular assembly, now as I have selected the roller bearing that is of type CTRP, so here we are having only four parameter that I actually have to load for this. So these are grease seal, make and manufacturer year for the incoming and the outgoing. Then the journal of related some data, then journal group, then the mounting pressure related some parameter and the lateral plane. So all these for the this particular. So this was it brief for the assembly. So this was for the assembly process. So this was for the assembly attached to the particular wagon. Uh, now there are some another optional things like wagon modification. Now currently it is of type BCNA HSM1. If I click on wagon modification, so it is giving me further mandate if I have to modify the wagon as per the railway board advice. Say brake system has been modified to KVD to EST. So now this data has been updated and So this is a modification. If I want to see the modification already attended on this particular wagon. So if I click, I think some problem with the testing data, or I will cross confirm it with the production system. So this will show the last or the past modification done on this particular wagon. Another feature we are having within the ROH and Sickline is the drive. Before this, as per RDSO, they have included provision to enter the drive what they have want on the particular set of wagon or for particular part. So this in their consultation we have provided within the FMM. So selecting a particular um, uh, these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types drives that are currently prevailing. If I take wagon BMBS failure, so it has given me the description and the asset type on which I want this drive. Click on this as letter is not available, then click on this icon show letter detail. I will get the supporting relay board or the RDSO letter, then I will proceed. Information required only for wagon. So as it is giving me that this drive is only for wagon with escort mix and BMBS design. So currently not applicable. Now give me a minute also. Okay. Next thing is um, this RFID tag report. So without clicking on particular wagon, if you click on RFID tag report, it will give you a PDF as provided by the RFID. I think this problem is due to the as we are connecting to the testing environment. So currently skipping this RFID tag report. It says simply a report. I'm moving to RFID tag rewrite option. So if I click selecting a particular wagon, it is showing that there are two RFID that have been attached to the particular wagon on this position side 1 and side 2. And both are having side status as null. Means nothing, means they are not having any currently RFID tag. So if they are having, then you are having option to rewrite the tag if it is having some old RFID tag scheme, because as per the relay board letter of I think 2022, if any wagon having old scheme tag written with old scheme, then they have to be mandatory changed to the new scheme. So if you are unable due to some reason to rewrite the tag, then these are the remark option where you can say that particular tag which has to be rewrite as per the new tag rewrite scheme, but that tag is either broken or tag is missing or tag is not readable, then take this and submit. So it will bypass the particular process and give the alert to the RFID uh, person that they have to now take the appropriate action as per your status you have logged. Now, Now, if all my set of activities, if I have done from the mechanical side, that is the C&W side, and further I have to uh, further make the wagon fit, then I'm going to set of activities that select that particular wagon and then mark it. Yeah, I have to mark the particular wagon as MECS fit type. That is mechanically fit TECO. TECO stands for technically complete. That you have technically complete the wagon from the mechanical side. That is the from the C&W side. So these are the list of wagon that are in arrived condition. So my wagon is the first one, and you are having the option of multi-select. So I'm currently selecting the first one and mark it as mechanically fit. So it is asking me some more that further you have attended this wagon for unloadable ABC type of categories, and that this is the technically complete date and time stamp, and I have submitted. So it is showing currently giving me a message with a message number 1248 that responsibility is mandatory for DVS wagon. Please update responsibility. DVS wagon. Give me some time. Responsibility here I have to give or fix the responsibility. As huh? Uh, Sorry for this interruption. My session got expired. So continuing. Word out replaced without replaced with So continuing with the mechanical fit, that is a typo. I'm selecting the one wagon and marking it as technically fit from mechanical side. So now message without a message number popped out, and it is saying that this wagon has been TECO, that is technically completed. TE is technically and CO is completed successfully. So it means it currently being repaired from the C&W side. This wagon is now available with the NTXR, my connected NTXR IDs, and further they have to provide it further fitment or unfit memo. So as you see, so, no, no, yeah, uh, I'm changing my words. So this wagon as technically complete from my side. further I am having option either to make it mechanically fit or either offer it to the my connected anti-XR. If I have to offer it to anti-XR, then how will I will be doing that? I will be going to these menus through these menu icon, and I have to select call memo. So all the wagon that are technically completed from C and W. So I'm having currently these two wagon. Now I can generate a call memo, and if I generate a call memo, that wagon now will go to my associated anti-XR. So it is asking me for a anything as you like, and it is now saying that without a message number, that call memo of this number is the system generated and generated successfully. So as I have so these are the wagon that have been offered to my connected anti-XR through the through the call memo. So here the wagon stage ID have been changed from the arrive to now TACO then to call memo. Now again coming to the this so this is my TACO wagon that I'm currently focusing. So from the mechanical side, if I want to do a local pass, so this is the option local pass. So what it is doing that, as I have said, if you are not connected to any NTXR or for that particular day, NTXR is not available, or might be some another reason if you are compelled to matlab, provide a fitment through the your mechanical your own side. Then so this is the option. So select that particular wagon and click on local pass. So it is asking why are you providing a local pass to that particular. I have taken some string and then it is now reflecting that particular wagon has been local pass successfully. See, now my screen is free from that wagon and where it is available for further dispatch. So how to see, go to the dispatch option through these three bars on your left screen. So click on this is my wagon. So I'm selecting and then dispatching it's this wagon. So this is my date and time. So I'm taking current date and time, and so wagon has been now dispatched successfully. So I have shown you here a full cycle starting from the arrival of wagon, then the addition of pre-billing, that is the defect on this wagon, then followed by some optional to either change the maintenance type if you wrongly or really required. Then if you are unable to do the work due to some infrastructure issue, some manpower issue, then you can further nominate to another depot or the workshop. Then the discard, if you don't require this wagon in your any reporting, then you selecting that particular arrived wagon, you can make a discard. Then the local pass is a final fitment from the mechanical side, and new add new wagon. This I will show it to you right now. Then the upload wagon image. This is compulsory to be uploaded as to show that this wagon actually arrived at your location and you have attended. Then the upload PRO image related to the ROH portion. So the ROH particular where they are painted on the wagon portion, focusing on that particular take a snap and then upload to that particular wagon, selecting on this feature and the wagon. Then the parameter recording, it will record the testing parameter as per the wagon type. And the generate assembly, it is only a click where you will generate assemblies. And as I have forget to tell you that this is a one-time activity as we are having some 64 ROH within Indian Railway and 138, approx 138 or 140 sick lines. So if any railway or any depot, if they have done generate assembly location now, assembly process, I have shown how to add the masters and the dismantle of the assembly and this assembly line. Then skipping this modification, if you have to do as per the railroad mandate, then drive as per the RDSO. This has only restrict to some four types, so I was not able to show it to you. Then RFID tagging, rewrite if it is to be done, then you have to have the option if you want to bypass that you can't rewrite a tag RFID tag as per the latest scheme. So you can select the reason that tag is either not available or logged or tag is missing. And this is a GPS installation and soon it is to be used, but as the GPS fitment is soon under POC stage. So after that, I think some um, 6 to 8 months after then you will be requiring these type of functionality. Then after doing all the work from mechanical side, you mark the wagon as TECO, that is technically fit from mechanical side. And now you are having the two option either to give provide the final fitment from your own side or either generate a call memo and offer it to your connected NDX. The last option you are having is the dispatch of the wagon. So, so this was uh, some brief from the ROH and Sickline. Uh, as ROH and Sickline, both most of the functionalities are common, so there is no separate module. It is a combined module. So, any query, welcome from. So, I'm taking query from the chat box and taking after the 1430 hours. So, there is a query from Nana, is a SSC from VN, and number of cylinder in both under frame and BMBS wagon as two number each wagon in FMM, whether it is correct, sir, or otherwise clarify the concept. Further, please give me a clarification. जवाब दे दो. So requesting Yogesh with sir from FMM is to
For
reply.
for wagon, if the wagon is conventional, then it will be directly treated at 2 for brake cylinder. And if the wagon is BMBS, then it will be treated as 1 or 2. If 1 is not working, then the brake power is 1. Or if 2 is working, then you have to mention 2. This is the concept. For conventional wagon, it will be directly treated as 2. If it is working, then 2. Not working, then 0. Number of brake cylinders.
Please reply from Yogesh, fulfill your query. Next one is by Shira. Sorry, I failed to pronounce. So the question is, sir, suppose we want to retrieve the Sickline ROH history for a wagon. say who chain break blocks attended welding. Is it possible to do it?
सिकलाइन आरओएच की मेंटेनेंस हिस्ट्री की रिपोर्ट दे रखी है। हाँ, मेंटेनेंस हिस्ट्री वहां पर जॉब एलोकेशन और वो भी दे रखा है क्या क्या मटेरियल रिप्लेसमेंट हुआ है पार्ट वाइज।
So as per from my report expertise, Mr. Rupi, he's saying that we have provided one report within our Sickline where you can go to wagon maintenance history and as he's joining me, so he will answer it directly.
मेरे से खाली रहता तो मैं से काम कर सकती सो फिर हम इन्वेस्ट कर दिया हमारे सोते के बाद
There is one icon 8029. Click on the reports. Wagon maintenance history. Put the wagon number. Norm to rate. Let's take what this one has been attended or not. You see, it has been attended today. Click on this. If task and manpower is assigned on schedule well, there different and manpower is not material consumed. Everything will be shown if you do the transaction of all. Why? This is testing, so you are not getting the data. Please check the code in production. And if there is any issue, please send that issue to the help desk. We will see. Otherwise, all data for any maintenance, like TVS, ROH, FIT, everything you will see here. Transaction is there. Number one is TVS. Do a ROH. ROH will be there. If you fit on there, it will be there. So all maintenance done on the wagon will be shown in this report. You click on this maintenance number, and you will get data like this. Data is data. Then you will get all the.
आपको बताना एक क्वेश्चन है इसी से रिलेटेड ये रिपोर्ट है वो डिवीजन और एचक्यूएल पे भी अवेलेबल है कि नहीं
डिवीजन और हेडक्वार्टर क्या फिर से बोलिए क्वेश्चन आपकी आवाज थोड़ा सा कम आ रही है
नहीं वही है
Sir,
सर इस डेट अवेलेबल
Srinath here.
या
Hello. Yes, sir, that was my question. Like whether this history, that is wagon defect history, is that available for division users and headquarter users as well?
for everyone it is available.
Oh, we can see that. Okay, sir. No, as in this level of granular data. What I meant.
Yeah.
Material, task, manpower,
This level of granular data is available
for headquarters. Okay.
for everyone.
In that, we can see only the last one, or we can see, let's
You
say,
can
3 or 4 last.
If you select a duration, in that duration, all the maintenance has been done at any location.
Okay, sir.
You will see there
Right.
what manpower was attached, what defect was marked, what material was consumed, everything, what parameters were filled. You will see everything there.
Sir, is that the same icon number for headquarters users as well? Like
Oh no,
8029?
but the name will be same. Icon number will be different.
Okay.
But under this reports tab.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You will get this report. Yogesh.
Sir, also one more question. Sir explained how to disassemble, take out an assembly, but how to install an assembly also if it's
As I have shown the case where the assembly has been dismantled, that is the roller bearing. I have dismantled it, entering the some
yes,
master
sir.
detail. So I think further requirement is
How to
that
install it back, sir.
how to install assembly.
Install it back, yes.
आपका कॉलम दिया हुआ है इसलिए मैंने वैल्यू दे दिया आपका कॉलम दिया होगा जैसे एक मोनोटिप है के अंदर में याद भी होती है सिकलाइन भी होता है ROH भी होता है उस पूरा सेक्शन का
So if you want to install an assembly, then you have to click this install assembly button, and now it will ask you some data like basic what type of assembly you want to install. So here it is showing me poster, P pad, side frame, wheel set. So if I select wheel set for the timing, then it is asking me what fitment date or the means repaired assembly I want to select.
टाइप हो गया और मेरे सेक्शन के अंदर अगर आप ROH ऐसा ये भी तो है यार्ड है लाइन है तो आप क्या चाहते हो ROH का मतलब है ROH सेक्शन
सेक्शन से तो कर सकते हैं
और इन दोनों के अलावा जहाँ ROH और SL फिक्स नहीं था और फिक्स नहीं है इसमें it is yard.
So for repairing the assembly, we are having the assembly maintenance module, and for using it, so for using the assembly, I have two options further to switch to the assembly sections. So near to the switch location, we are having an option of switch to assembly. So if I take this, then it is asking me which section further I want to move. तो मैंने क्या किया बिल किया था अच्छा बिल कर रहा हूँ लेकिन बिल का टाइप अभी तुमने किस पे किया बिल पे किया ठीक है if I am now going to the wheel section, now moving to the 8005, that is the assembly maintenance. So this is the screen or the landing screen where I am getting the list of the assemblies that are either dismantled from the wagon or its parent assembly, and further in different stages. The stage represented, it is a dismantle stage, and if yeah, so there is a option of sorting the data. So from here, I am marking assembly as fit. I have made it fit, and one more roller bearing को fit कर देते हैं. So here I have marked two assemblies as fit. Already marked. ठीक है. अब मुझे switch करना पड़ेगा. Okay. Now so again now going to the wagon and the yes. So here I am further installed one. Have to install one wheel set. So click on this install assembly and taking the particular assembly type and the date criteria within the duration of 10 days. I'm getting the list of the repaired assembly or the repaired pool of assembly that have been provided to me by the assembly section. Now I'm selecting it and further installing it for on that particular wagon. It has given me this. So uh,
जॉब लोकेशन की है ना जॉब कंफर्मेशन की है समस्या ये है सब दिक्कत तो या तो हम ऐसे ये इग्नोर कर लें तो आप अपने एंड पे इग्नोर कर लो तो हमारे एंड पे जब भी डेटा भरेगा तो डेटा आ जाएगा या फिर या आपको वाले नहीं चाहिए तो अच्छे एंड पे लगाना पड़ेगा कि वाला डेटा
so as this is a testing and but the set of steps will be almost the same. So we will see if this problem really exists in the production environment. Better if the user of Southern Railway can identify if this problem persists. This is the steps. So how to install? Click on this install assembly. Then select the particular assembly type, whatever you want. Then the date duration within the difference of 10 days. And if you further want, we can increase this 10 days duration to further your choice. Then submit. Then here we will get the list of the uh, this particular assembly that we have repaired from the sections. Set. So I think this way I have tried to provide the answer to your question. Next, yeah, please. So requesting please cross confine from the production environment. So if this problem persists, then you may contact our help desk and we will further see if this problem really exists within the product system or not. Next one is please create a OPR one page report for Sickline parameter record date. As per the team, currently this option is not available, but definitely please give us also this requirement in the proper channel. We will try to incorporate you. So within one page report, we will be providing you the parameter entry that you have attained within your depot. Next question is, sir, is that available for depot login only? Or I think this question relate to
Yes, sir,
the
that was answered, sir.
Sickline attention of
Yes, sir, yes.
okay. And the last one, sir, anyone from headquarters journal user how to generate report for any vegan attention. Uh, please elaborate what this report is actually required. The last one from Mr. Raj Gopal.
सर अभी जो था ना आप बता रहे थे टू गो टू दैट रिपोर्ट पेज जनरेटेड it gives us the summary. I've gone through that. मैंने जो डेमो वैगन नंबर आपने दिया था उसका मैंने देखा लेकिन what are the I want to see is one page report जैसा कुछ what are the things changed और उसमें I've gone through that. It gives an elaborate one but for only for the parts that has been changed or done. Is it correct, sir? Not no report is generated. Like no record found. It is telling. Instead of that, can we have not attended that particular part or assembly or portion was not attended. Report में जैसे no report was found.
Okay, I'm getting you want to say that as our report saying that no record or no data found. So instead of this, you want it to be reward.
हाँ, मतलब उन्होंने अटेंड किया कि नहीं अटेंड किया ये तो पता नहीं चल रहा ना, बिकॉज वो नो रिकॉर्ड फाउंड मतलब अटेंड करके दे हैव नॉट सबमिटेड द रिपोर्ट.
नहीं
दैट वन.
You are asking about rake examination or in Sickline or ROH?
Sickline ROH sir, when the particular wagon का जब attention दे रहे हैं ये लोग, what are the changes? If you can see the report sir, उसमें जो PDF report में आ रहा था,
हाँ, नो डेटा फाउंड.
2-3 सेक्शन में तो हाँ उसमें तो चेंजेस दिखाया गया जो अटेंड किया है वो सब दिए, लेकिन बाकी का जो था बोगी सेक्शन,
नहीं तो
नो डाटा फाउंड, नो डाटा फाउंड.
Then what you have to do for any wagon type, is there any list that you have to attend this standard list?
Now what we want at headquarters कि ये have these people really attended that or they have not attended?
Until unless the wagon is not attended, you will not get any report. But
no sir, in past
what
it
he
is
have
coming in
attended
report
on the wagon, you will see only that. If there is any standard format that he has to attend all these points in a wagon, then that has to be provided so that we can show you
incorporated.
at the type of maintenance that you have to attend all these things in a wagon.
Okay. So what's the manual?
Otherwise, how can a system know that what need to be attended and what need not to be attended? This has to be maintained in a system.
Okay.
You must provide the list what need to be attended in a wagon in which schedule. Means if you are asking for ROH, then standard list of defects or tasks which need to be attended in ROH need to be provided.
In Sickline, mostly in Sickline sir. Sickline में जो आता है.
Sickline में वही attend करता है that is marked as defect. If it is not marked as defect, what will he attend? So defect need to mark by the yard. Primary defect needs to be marked by the yard, and other defects are need to be marked by the Sickline user. If he will mark the defect, we will show you. If he will not mark, he will not mark the defect, we will not show you.
Okay. So basically, what you're telling is this report is only for the report, defect report, and not for normal checking. If it is found
normal checking, normal checking का अगर आप हमें format provide कर देंगे कि what is meant by the normal checking, then we will give the user for checking that points. You have to check this. If you
Okay.
हेलो, आप बोलिए कौन बोल रहा है? आपको फॉर्मेट देखो, ये
सिस्टम में वो
तो आई थिंक Sickline ROH के केस के जो भी क्वेश्चन आंसर्स थे वो रिप्लाई हो गए हैं. अब अभी योगेश जो है आपको दिखाएंगे डिविजनल यूजर में अनयूजुअल की पूरी फंक्शनैलिटी. सो ओवर टू योगेश. योगेश प्लीज.
ओके, थैंक यू. सोई नहीं मैं लंबी स्क्रीन फिगर कर ले एंड सबसे मोहम्मद
आपके पास
हो गया ना सर, मैंने शेयर किया, आ गया है, मैंने शेयर किया.